everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Erin. I literally just woke up. So when people say I woke up like this, I woke up like this. I still have sleep lines on the side of my face. But I woke up this morning and I checked my work email because I am on call for the 5th week in a row and I need to go out on a call today. So I do need to do my makeup really quickly, but I wanted to go ahead and start my foundation wear testing on the LA Girl PRO.matte Foundation. Now I have been like swatching this. Excuse me, dog. I have been swatching this week to try to see what the color is like, and it is a little bit pale for me, but every single time I've tried to mix this with something else, it's not held up the integrity of the foundation. So I think what I'm going to do today is just apply. This dog cannot make up his mind. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face, see how pale it actually gets me, and then see how much I need to warm up the skin from there. But I have my Flower Beauty sponge and I am ready to go. So there are 14 shades available of this foundation. It's a decent shade range, but we know that drugstore foundations can do better. It says that it has a soft and suede-like finish. It's supposed to give you coverage with shine-free all day. Let's see here. I'm trying to see, it says that it's buildable. So it doesn't necessarily say whether or not it's supposed to be a full coverage or a medium coverage foundation. It just says that it's buildable and that it will give you coverage with a shine-free finish. So we'll go ahead and see what this looks like on the face. Now I did pick up Ivory, which is the lightest shade. This was actually the only light shade left at the Ulta that I went to. Everything else was sold out. So I do have moisturizer and primer on my face. This is the color right here. You can see it is very, very light, but we're gonna go ahead and put this on my face, see what it looks like, and then work from there to maybe deepen it up if we have to. So I'm just gonna go in with my damp Flower Beauty sponge and see what kind of coverage we can build up with this foundation. Alright guys, so that is one coat on. You can see that it is quite pale for my complexion, but I don't think that this is unworkable as far as me warming it up with bronzer and such. But as far as the coverage, I still see a lot of my redness through on my cheeks. I don't like the way that it's sitting on my skin. What does this remind me of? What foundation? But it's literally just sitting on top of my skin and bunching up in places and settling into pores, and ooh, I don't like this. Ooh, okay, well I'm still going to go ahead and try to build up a little bit more coverage on my cheeks because this is literally like I can still see all of my redness through this. So I'm gonna build up a little bit more coverage, maybe take it a little bit further down my neck so I can blend it in, and then I'm gonna put on some other things on top of this and see if I can make it look any better. But if this doesn't look good at all as a base, it might just get washed off and I'll go out on call without makeup. But let me see what I can do with this because right now I am not liking it. Alright, so what I will give this foundation is that it dries down very quickly. I don't feel that it just stays wet on my face, but it is looking horribly up close. It is literally just bunching up in weird places. It has settled into all of my pores. Like it hasn't even gotten into the crevices of my nose. I think it's such a dry formula and it dries down so fast that you don't even have time to get it into the places. And the more you build it up, the more patchy it gets and the more it clings to areas. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to zoom you guys in close enough to really see what this looks like on my face. On my chin, it looks all right, but like right here where I tried to build up coverage, and the thing is, I'm wearing a really good primer today. It's not like I skimped on my foundation base, but this is horrible. So I'm actually going to wash this off, and I'm going to have to do something else today because this is just not working. If it looks this bad from the get-go, I'm not going to go any further with this foundation. Maybe at a later date I will go ahead and do another 2-day wear test, but I can't go out looking like this. So I am going to wash this off and start again for today, and this is going to have to be a pass for me. A lot of people love this, and maybe they have better looking skin or smaller pores than I do, but this is just, it's not pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off and start over, and then this is going to have to be a pass for me. So I did go ahead and wash all of that foundation off my face. I will say, to its credit, I had to wash my face like 3 times to get it off. So if you're looking for a foundation that is not going to be easy to wash off, then that might be it. But even whenever I took my fingers and like ran it along my cheek with the foundation came right off on my fingers. It just didn't want to come off with soap and water. Interesting. But maybe I'm going to try this again another day when I don't have to go out of the house. And I'll try it with a more pore-filling primer. I used my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer with it today, which that does do some pore filling, but that foundation just looked horrible. And I hope that I can zoom in enough whenever I had it on and you guys can see how bad it looked. And just, it's not worth even $12, $13 to buy a foundation if it makes your base look horrible. And in my experience, if a foundation already is caking up and being patchy in places, as it wears throughout the day, it's just going to look worse. And so, especially right here on my nose, I had a big old patch of cakey foundation, and I can't have that. I can't have my foundation wear throughout the day with just a big patch on the end of my nose. That's ridiculous. So I'll try giving it another try at a later date, but for right now, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that application and at least tell you guys that on my skin with my pores, that foundation is still in my pores. And I washed my face twice and used micellar water. It is still in my pores. I'm gonna have to go like exfoliate or something to get this out of my pores, because that's disgusting. I can't start another makeup foundation with that in there. So, oh, it is just stuck all over me. Maybe if you wear it throughout the day, it does stick on you well, and but the thing is, it doesn't look good. Even if it stays on your skin all day, it doesn't look good. So I will try this again and maybe upload another video in a couple weeks of me trying it again and just wearing it around the house all day. But since I do know that I have to go out today and maybe tomorrow, I can't go out looking like that. So that's all I have for this video. If you found it helpful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you've had this experience with this foundation too, that even if you love it, even if you love wearing it, when you wash it off, does it stick in your pores like that? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my face for real so I can go out on call this weekend. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you know when I upload new videos. I will see you guys next time. Bye.